week. My name is Sonto Chuko Benedictus, um, an AI content and digital marketer. And this is the second week of the training. Today we're looking at, last week we introduced digital marketing, what it involves, the elements, and the various aspects of digital marketing. Please mute your mic, please. Please. Ngozi, kindly mute your mic so you don't distract us. As I was saying, we introduced digital marketing, what is involved, the needs, the various aspects, and give practical examples with Nigerian businesses, right? Ngozi, please, kindly mute your mic. It's distracting. And this week we are looking at websites and user experience as a critical aspect of digital marketing. Many people, especially marketers, don't usually think of this when it comes to digital marketing. They don't think of the user experience and website design as a critical aspect. Well, what I've come, oh God, please, who can reach out to Ngozi and ask her to mute her mic? It's distracting. As I was saying, many people don't see website and user experience as an integral aspect of digital marketing. But once you understand what is involved in it, you better appreciate its place in the digital marketing ecosystem. All right. Now, what do you expect? What are you going to get out of this particular today's class? First of all, we'll explore website fundamentals, right? What a website is and why it is like an online store for your business. We'll look at website user experience
Bịa
basics,
ka m
the
si
basics of user.
legodu na akpa m a na akpa na pọs a na ebe a ma
Ngozi,
ihe
can you mute your
earphone
mic?
ahụ.
Who can reach out to Ngozi, please? I don't want to be distracted, honestly. I wonder why people come to join spaces like this and they don't automatically mute their mics. Please, the Tech Eagle support team, if she cannot hear me, if she's not interested in the class, let's remove her
Okay,
for now.
who are you talking about? Let me call the person. Sorry.
Ngozi, she's distracting me.
Oh,
So as I was saying, let me just go a little bit back. I said what to expect from the course, right? Number one, we're exploring website fundamentals. We'll look at what a website is and why it's like an online store for businesses, right? Then we'll look at user experience basics, user experience or UX, right? I think you might have heard of UI UX. The UI means user interface, UX means user experience, right? So look at user experience basics, how the design and layout of a website, sorry, make it easy and enjoyable for people to use. All right. Then we'll look at some examples with Nigerian businesses so that the message hits home. All right. So let's start with website fundamentals. All right. What is a website? Can anybody give me a simple and short answer of what a website is? Anyone? Hello, do you want to chip in something?
Can you repeat your question, sir?
I said, can you tell us what a website is? Ngozi, oh God, who can reach out to this person?
Okay, I can share briefly that a website
Ka m si
is
ka m si
an online space.
Sister, you got to move
English
for the moon cause.
company.
Alice, can you pause it?
Uh,
Alice, please, can you pause it? We need to resolve the fact that Ngozi is distracting us. Let me send a message to the group, please. I'm coming, please. I need to resolve. This is getting on my. So continue, Alice, please. Hopefully, the message will get to her. I wonder why the Tech Eagle team has not resolved this. Please continue.
okay, I can say that a website is an online space where
Okay.
company
Okay.
or where you get to learn more about a company, their services, their products, education, and where they also get visibility.
All right. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. I love that. But what I have here is just to add to what you have. All right. A website is like an online storefront where a business shows who they are, what they offer, and how people can contact them. Okay. Now, there are various essential pages that must be in a website. For that website to make sense, for it to attract and retain the kind of audience the business wants, the website must have some key pages. All right. The first one is the home page, which is essentially the first page the visitors visit. The first place the visitors see. If you type www.instagram.com, for example, whatever you see there, on that page is the home page, right? Uh, Most of the time, if you don't know the homepage of a website or you don't know how it looks, you can usually click on the logo or you click on the name of the website, it takes you to the homepage. Or you scroll to the bottom of the page and click on home, depending, right? The homepage gives a quick idea of what the business is about, as I've said before. Then you have the About Us page. This page tells the business's story, like who runs it and what they stand for. All right. About Us page is basically telling the story of the business. Right. Most of the time, the copy on this page is usually very engaging and interesting in a storytelling format. Right. Then there are the products or services page. If you're offering a product, this will be a product page. If you're offering a service, this will be a service page. All right. Then you have the contact page where you provide details such as addresses, phone numbers, emails, and social media links. Contact page is basically how can people reach you? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram? Are you on TikTok? Do you have an email? Do you have a physical address? This is where you is in the contact page that these details are present. All right. And now let's also look at the next thing we're going to look at, sorry, is basics of user experience. All right. The basics of user experience. So we start by defining what user experience is. And I say user experience or UX, as I said before, is all about how easy and pleasant it is for someone to use your website. Right? How easy, how simple it is, how intuitive is it to use your website. Think of it as how comfortable a customer feels when they shop in an organized store. So let's say, for example, you come to a shopping mall and the mall does not have clear cut sections for whatever they offer. They don't have dedicated section for food stuff, for cosmetics and all these things. You'll be confused because you might come to this section, to this aisle, you see mixture of things, and it's very confusing and annoying. But imagine a situation where you go to a mall, you know that this section is for cosmetic, this section is for eatables, it's for food stuff, this other section is for drinks. So it's easier for you to navigate that mall. That's essentially how user experience works. All right. Now, the key elements of user experience is number one, ease of navigation. Yeah, menus and links should be clear so that users can move around the website without getting lost. That is why these days you see websites, they have menu buttons, and once you click on it, you see various links that will take you to different pages of the website. All right. The next element of user experience is visual design. The colors, the fonts, the images should be attractive and consistent. If your brand colors are red and green on the and that's what you're using on the homepage, it should be that same color, should be the same across. It's not if you're using deep blue, right? Then in your contact page you're using sky blue. That's not the same color. Blue is blue, yes, but it's not the same in design. So that same color must be consistent across your website. The another thing is the font. You use the font size. You cannot use Times New Roman on your page on your home page, and then in your contact page you're using a different font entirely. It makes no sense. Another element is speed. The website should load quickly. Slow websites can frustrate users like that. I'm sure you can agree with me that if you come to a page, let's say you click on a page and it's taking forever to load, you will leave and go. Let's say you search for something on Google and that particular, you click on a particular website, it's taking forever to load. You're going to move because you don't have that kind of time. So your website, and a key element of user experience is making sure that your website is as fast as possible, right? Then the final element of user experience is mobile optimization, right? And you can agree with me that many people in this country use mobile phones for accessing the internet, right? So what it means is that your website must be accessible on a mobile phone. You don't want a situation where you open a website and it's too small. The person has to zoom to be able to see what you offer that is already a referral, right? So your website should be mobile optimized in the sense that it should adjust seamlessly across devices, across mobile, across desktop, across tablets. All right. Then what else? Okay, let's look at how can I want to use a typical example, right? Because I talked about um, bringing these principles home with practical examples of using the Nigerian business. So what I'm going to do right now is give you a practical example. So first of all, why does a good website and user experience matter? Why do they matter? The first thing is that they will build trust. Trust is very essential in business. They will build trust because a professional website with great UX shows customers that you care about quality and you care about making them comfortable when they come to your website. All right. The next thing is a good website and user experience make things easy, makes your website easy to use, make everything seamless. Right? Visitors can quickly find what they need, which makes them more likely to buy or patronize you. Because I mean, if you make everything easy for me, I'll be more interested in buying from you. All right. It gives you a competitive edge too, meaning that many of your competitors who have websites are making sure that their websites are intuitive, the user experience is smooth. You don't want to be left out, because if someone comes to your page and it's not giving what they want, they will move to a competitor who is giving them what they want. All right, that's just how it is. So at this point, before we continue, I'd like um anyone who either has a question. First of all, let's see. Does anyone have a question for what we've discussed so far before I jump into the next session? Anyone with any question? I guess we don't have any question. All right. In that way, can someone tell me? I have a a little exercise, all right? Can someone tell me? Think of a local business, it might even be your own business. How can that website, how can a great user experience on that business's website help them grow? Let's take, for example, right? Mm, let's say there is this local restaurant. The restaurant is just starting and they have a website. What do you think designing a great website can do for them? How do you think it will get them more customers and things like that? Anybody? No one. Hmm, interesting. Okay, I think I have to answer that. Okay, okay, Alozie, thank you very much. You can unmute yourself and talk. Alozie, you can talk. Okay, I asked. Let's say there is this local restaurant that just started. Let me say in Port Harcourt, right? How do you think a well-designed website can help that business grow? A well-designed website with great user experience. What do you think it will help in when it comes to business growth? Do you understand? Or let me break it down this way. What aspects? Okay, thank you very much. You can now answer.
Okay, so to answer the question you asked, because one of the things that I think the importance of websites to businesses
Mm,
for recognition and
okay, recognition.
really, yes, because people buy out of trust. So when a business has a website, it will help people to kind of make researches. To when they come to the website, they will see options of different things they want to buy. Me, I don't think that
Mhm.
any brand that doesn't have a website, me, I don't consider it to be trustworthy because
Thank
there
you
is
very
no
much.
trust. So once there is
Mm-hmm.
a
Mm-hmm.
website, somebody will not have that full trust that yes, these people is not doing something local. They are kind of global because a website
Mm-hmm.
is something that someone can just search on Google anywhere and the name of the product or the company will come out. So people get more trust, more confidence when they see a company having a website than just normal
That's
seller
true.
that doesn't operate in that.
Very, very true. Very, very true. Now, what else? This is for web, having a web-designed website. But now, what does great user experience, what do you think it does for the business in terms of growing the business, in terms of bringing them more money. For this one, I think Charity, you raised your hand. Can you answer that for us?
Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, in my own opinion, I would say that although personal opinion, because I actually came in late, but I would want to say
Okay.
that a website with a good user experience would enhance visibility, because it will take your business. It will, when your user experience is welcoming or easy, when your website is easy to navigate, let me put it that way, it's easier for people to see what you do, and you can equally get business, like people can order from there directly without having to come to your outlet.
All right. All right. Alice, do you want to add anything?
Okay, so are
Hey,
you talking
Alice.
about in the aspect of making of sales, like when a company have a user? I don't really get the last.
What I'm saying is, when a website has great user experience, what does it do for business growth? Do you understand? How can you help the business grow, either in finances or something like that?
Okay, let me just say this one. At least it
Okay.
creates an atmosphere and the avenue for connection and communication between
Mm,
the company and the client. Because when you build a user interface for a particular product, it will help customers or clients for them to get clarity of what they want to buy and they want to understand, get more insight or the description about what they want to buy. So with that, it's also a means of educating them the product and about that.
all right. All right. One thing I would add to what both of you answered excellently. But one thing I would add is, the more people find out that your website is easy to use, the more they will come back. Right? It's just like, if people know that you cook very well, your restaurant has the best food in town, they will usually come back. And most of the time, they will come back with friends. All right. So that's one aspect of it. And then another one is, the more people stay on your website, it is a signal to certain things like Google that this website has what people look for. And Google would rank your website higher in its results. All right. The more people stay on your website, the more it shows Google that people value what you do. I think these are the two main ones I didn't hear you guys talk about properly. So let's continue. Let's go into UX design principles, user experience design principles. All right. Now, what are they called UX principles? Number one is simplicity. Keep it simple. Really. When designing website for user experience, keep things simple. Avoid too many elements that clutter the page. Right? Don't your website should not be doing too much. All right. A lot should not be happening. A clean design helps visitors find what they need quickly, and that is very important. People don't have that kind of time to be asking themselves, where is this thing? Where is that one? All right. Consistency is another principle. All right. Your website should have a uniform look and feel. There should not be People should not go to another page and be wondering if they're still on the same website. The same fonts, the same colors, and the same style should be used throughout the site. All right. Consistency builds familiarity and trust, because Once they come to this page, they come to that page, they see the same, there's the same consistency. It makes them more comfortable and makes everything familiar. All right. Then another principle is feedback. Feedback. What this means is you can use interactive cues, you can use interactive elements. All right, let me give an example. When a user clicks a button or fills a form on your website, they should see feedback. This can be a loading icon or a confirmation message, right? You know, those, let's say, you click on something, it's telling you loading, that's feedback. What it does is that it helps the um, visitors, it helps them know that something is happening, all right? And that is a psychological thing. It shows people that there is progress, something is going on, all right? Then another principle is accessibility. Everyone, everyone should benefit in the sense that you should design your website so that even people with disabilities, people who can't see, people who have hearing issues, can use your website. All right. So what this means is use clear text. There shouldn't be too much bright lights for people who have eye problems. And use buttons that are easy to click. You might even use a text to text to speech converter in the sense that if you feel like your audience might have people who have problem with seeing, you might just have an automated uh, software, right? Read out the contents of your website. I've seen websites like that, and it's really amazing. All right. So another thing, or this is, although this might be for Nigerians, if your website is targeting Nigerians, right, you might want to use local language depending. If your website is targeting people who are Yorubas, you might use Yoruba or Igbo or Hausa or any other language. You might also use Pidgin, all right. Another thing is highlight your contact information because Nigerians have trust issues. So one thing you can do is tell them that they can contact you. They can always contact you. If you add your address, that is even more beautiful, right? Optimize for speed. That's another thing. Optimize for speed in the sense that your website should be as fast as possible. I can't stress this enough. Your website should be as fast as possible. The- This is because people don't have that kind of time to be waiting for your website to load and load and load. Okay. All right. Um, okay, the next thing I want us to do now is I want this is going to be each and every one of us on this call must contribute to this because um I want to see if you're getting what I'm saying. So who will go first? I think Charity would go first. All right. Now what I want you to do is tell can you do this? Can you open a website? All right. And as I'm saying this, the other people should do the same. Open a website you admire. It could be any website. And tell us 3 to 5 things you admire about the website. Okay, let's make it 3 things you admire about the website. Do you understand?
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to open. Okay. Now
Okay, what
on
website
I'm
is
on a
that?
restaurant website.
Okay.
The first thing I admire is
Please, before you continue, what is the name of the website?
okay, Purple Cow Restaurant.
Purple,
Cow Restaurant.
Purple what?
Purple Cow. COW.
See, oh wow. Okay. Purple Cow Restaurant. Is it a Nigerian website?
No,
Okay,
it's a
it's
restaurant
still
in the
fine.
US.
All right, all right.
Mm.
So, what do you like about the website?
The welcoming page,
Mm-hmm.
I can just getting into the site, I can see that okay, if I want to have lunch, easily I've seen
All
that
right.
they serve lunch daily,
Okay.
and I've seen their timing
Lovely. Okay.
is easily.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next thing is I could also see a kind of a quick view of what their meals look
Mm.
like.
Lovely. Lovely. Okay. Continue.
Then the ease of navigating their menu, like the way
Okay.
they classified their menu. Am I looking for shakes? Am I looking for specialty desserts? Am I looking for adult food, adult drinks, soups and salads? So I know
Mm.
where to go to at
Okay.
ease. Then another thing is their pricing.
Okay.
Their pricing is not hidden. Like as I'm seeing the
All
ice
right.
cream, I'm seeing their price immediately. As I'm seeing the orange freeze, I'm seeing the price immediately. That's
Okay.
on their menu.
All right. All right.
Then
All
again,
right. I
it's
like it.
easy to navigate. Yeah, it's just easy to navigate. Whatever I want to look out for, they have subheadings that I can now easily click on what I want. Like,
Mm.
say, I'm looking for a catering service.
Mm.
With just a click, it takes me to their catering ordering page and whatever their menu to make inquiry. At a click, it takes me to where I can make inquiry on.
All right. All right. All right. All right. That's lovely. All right. Alozie. All right. Let's go with you. You've been- So first of all, what's the name of the website you love?
Okay, AQ AQ skill.
You say
Je tech AQ skill. Je tech
AQ what?
like www.aq skill AQ skill. Just like a tech web where you can
Okay,
just
AQ
uh,
skill. All right. All right. I've seen it.
I just love the logo, the
The logo is actually,
the
sorry to cut you short, but it's not part of user experience.
okay. I
User
love the
experience
nav
is
bar. At least how responsive the website is.
okay. I can agree with that. Continue.
And what they sell, the products, that is the services they render too.
Mm. How is that part of user experience? You can always have any products, but what I'm saying is okay for this AQ skill, right? I think the first thing I notice is that their brand colors are on point. All right, that's number one. And then
Yes,
prominently there is a search bar. There is a search
yes,
bar that you can use to search for whatever course you want. All right. So and the another thing, this is very good, especially if you're catering to different audiences. I think there is
yes,
a there is a currency converter. So whatever
yes,
country
yes,
you're
yes.
in, you convert the prices of the courses into your local currency, which is very lovely. Then there are categories of different courses. All right. Um, and then you can browse courses depending on popularity, featured courses, new courses, and stuff like that. Now, what else? Then a little bit about how they work. Yeah, so I think these are the main ones you can go with. All right. Ngozi, can you hear us? Hello, Ngozi, are you here? Ah, I can't hear you. Are you here? Okay. So it's just the two of you that can hear me properly. All right. All right. All right. In that case, it's actually all good. It's actually all good, all fine and good. Um, I'm trying to see if there's any other thing I'm yet to touch when it comes to the basics of website and user experience. We've talked about website fundamentals. We learned what a website is, its important pages, and why every business needs a website. We looked at user experience. We saw that user experience is about making the website easy and enjoyable with clear navigation, good design, and fast load times. We looked at some examples with a Nigerian restaurant. All right. Um, I think we can do one more thing because I'm actually through. This class is slated for 2 hours, but most of the time I don't want to overload you with information. And I would prefer if you guys take the basics, do your further research, and then I'm always a text away on WhatsApp. I think you guys have my number already. There was a time it was shared in the group, so you can always ask me questions. But let's do one more thing before we go. All right. This time around, I want you to pick a website, right? For the Alozie and Charity. You guys are the ones that can hear me, I believe. So I want you to pick one website and tell me if you were the one to redesign the website, if you're the one to change anything on the website, what would it be? What is one user experience issue you're having with any website? Do you understand? Hello? Yeah, Charity, if you're ready, you can easily unmute yourself and talk. Hello? Just unmute
Yes,
yourself. Similar to,
I'm trying to go to a website, but I discovered I'm typing at the wrong place.
Hmm, okay. All right. So what website is that?
Domino's Pizza, Nigeria.
Okay. So what's the issue with it?
I honestly don't have anything in mind, but I want to look at it to see if I can find the fault. So give me some time.
All right. It's like you like eating pizza. Alex, do you have anything in mind? Any particular website?
Okay, then for me,
Mm-hmm.
one thing I will just I will pick out from here is the sign-in bank.
Okay.
For me, I wouldn't want to sign in to buy anything, though I know practically I don't need to sign in to order from them. So
Okay.
for me, I don't think it's necessary. And being number one,
You don't think it's necessary for people to uh, create accounts with,
signing to buy, to place an order or
uh,
stuff.
so how do you think they can, the customers can place orders using their credit cards?
I'm thinking from the order online, I should be able to do anything I want to do than having to sign in first.
If you order online, how do you pay?
It should be a step by step. As
Process.
you're ordering, you put in your house address, you put in your whatever delivery instruction, then get to pay.
Mm. But then you know that if you have a profile, it's easy for you to store these details. You don't have to you know, repeat this anytime you want to order. They can easily have your details, including your payment details, your location, and all that.
Anyway, being a Nigerian, I won't be comfortable to leave
Mm.
my payment details on their website, anyways.
Mm. Or would you prefer they do pay on delivery?
Do they actually do that? Most restaurants wouldn't even want you to do pay on delivery.
Exactly, exactly. So there has to be a way it favors them and favors you.
Anyway, that's my opinion.
All right, all right. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you for your contribution. I really appreciate it. You're very active, very, very active.
Thank you, sir.
Alice, what do you have for us? Hello, Alice. You can't hear me. Abi, you are not available.
I can hear you, sir, but I'm trying to kind of know the faults of the website that I want to use. So that is why I've not responded. I'm still making research.
Okay. All right, no problem. Um, so what is going to happen is this. I think I'll add this as part of the assignment. So after this class, because I actually come to the end of the class, so I don't think I have more things to touch on. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. I will be willing to answer your questions. But after this class now, I'll send an assignment to the group, and I'll also tell you when to submit. All right. The assignment is essentially for you to what you've learned to practice and to let the information sink. All right. Um, I think that's it. That's it. You'll be submitting your assignments as PDF. You'll be submitting them as PDF to my email. I will give you my email where you will submit them to. Okay. It's not a must that you do the assignment, but it will really help you to put these principles into practice and ensure that you retain what we did today. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So those who stuck around to the end, I am really, really appreciative of that. And I think I will speak to the organizers. Maybe we should find a way to reward those who have been very active or who will be very active by the end of the program. But thank you very much for coming around. Charity Analysis, I recognize both your names. You guys were available last week. You are available today. I really appreciate that. Um, Ngozi, you were also available last week, and this is similar to what you did. You weren't really, um, you weren't, I'm not sure you listened, or maybe you watched the video later, but still, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. This week's attendance is worse than last week's, but we're good to go. All right, we're good to go. Thank you very much, and have a good night. All right.